Manchester United going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Now it's Haaland. Tries to pass it through. Matches Nunes, picks it up out wide. Ah, looks a smashing ball. And the shot! And he's done it! First blood drawn. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Number 9, Erling Haaland.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. First quarter of an hour gone. Mount receives it in a good position here. Bernardo Silva.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Reinders. Nicely spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's made its way to him. Good take, and is he in? Oh, that's a fine challenge. Cherki, can he get on the end of this? This might shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bernardo Silva actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
There's the header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Can he get onto this? Big header! Harmlessly behind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Haaland. Euro. Now it's Mount. And it's Dallo. Diogo Dallo.
That was lovely, that.
Guardiola defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's on it, can he get away?
Added time.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Vardiol. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are
And
not
if
good,
you do have
Peter.
a
It
chance
seems
today,
the team
please
were
take some
just a
time
bit
out
too
to give
busy
your support to
playing
our
within
better stadium
themselves,
front.
too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 2, Diogo
So
Dalot.
off we go once more.
Coming on to replace him is
Manchester United
number
can
3,
really do with some
Mancity.
bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Manchester United come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
That's Rawi. Drilled in low. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got away. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Haaland certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Mazraoui. Manchester United still this single goal behind. Now it's Haaland. Cherki. There's good running with the ball. This looks promising. Mazraoui. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Casemiro. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Matheus Cunha takes a shot! And yes, it's there! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Haaland! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Nicely weighted ball. That is a great pick out. Goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football.
He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And one more try! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Ruben Dias, the final 5 minutes. Looking for the run. Here's Haaland. Decent chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Casemiro. Nice sequence of passes, this. Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United finding their passes. Now it's Haaland. And here's Ahmad. Now it's Mount. He's gone for goal! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Manchester United did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.